game. We will be starting off with this game between Romans and Milan FA, and early on, it's an injurious situation felt in by Kasim. The kickoff has turned out to be a stop button, but who is going to stop the pains for Kasim? Looks like the physio is on the way to do so. Elite Premier League, just one single game to break it off. So the final game also has something like this. Can't get out of it happily when there is some agony and some anguish involved. And Kasim is an important piece from the team. The depth of the squad is defined by Kasim and his presence to supply, to try and score sometimes. And he plays as a fullback. The game is finally on. Kasim, it's still a lot of pain felt by that man. So substitution comes in for Milan FA. Kev gets the ball forward. Shiledar. And Ignatius just zoned away from the ball by Moin as he gets the ball back. Abdul. Manish. This is too far away from Abdul. Zoeb. Headed on the inside by Ignatius. Manish gets it off towards Shiledar. Ishan Shiledar. Manish Siddha. Simple and elegant by Manish Siddha. Side foot. 1-0. Romans. They have been looking from a very long range and distance. The Champions League, I'm talking about it. They have come a long way from below to climb up all the way. And they're going to even try to take it potentially to the fourth spot with a win, which will be happy, monumental. Milan FA. Side kick taken by Ishan Shiledar. Delivered off by Sujal. Manish. Ishan. Callis. Maintaining ball possession. But Romans, the moment I said it, it's gone. Kev. Abdul. This has gone out. Maybe he was looking for Manish Siddha. Zoeb. Having already conceded once. Zoeb. Going for distance and height. Zoeb. Pass finds his teammate Kev. Zoeb. Kev. It's out. Sujal. Abdul Sayyed turning control attempted by him. Unsuccessful. This is Ayad. Let's get the ball against Manish Siddha, but now Manish Siddha has the ball back. And he continues to move forward. Left footed strike off target. Zoeb. Ball played towards the midfield. Milan FA, get it on. Trying to cross it. Adil. Sujal. Manish Siddha. And he is dispossessed thanks to Moin. Ayad approached just like Adil. And just maybe two people approaching the ball was not the most efficient thing for Milan FA. Deep ball in from Sujal. Abdul. He just chested away, even though he didn't have the ball, like a shadow of an action he would do otherwise with the ball. But there was a Milan FA player in between. Side kick. Barely any space given here by Abdul. Kef. And he has to do so carefully. Zoeb. Got it cleared. So of course this is the final penultimate game of PMC Division regular season of Elite Premier League. Zoeb almost getting it on the inside, but rather than the inside, it is outside, much to the relief of the goalkeeper. No goal this time. Put away by Moin. Now they do interchange positions, Kef and Moin. Zoeb, nice ball given, Moin. Kalis gives it to Sujal. Knocked forward. Manish Siddha, that was not bad, very creative, but there needs to be a run made from behind. An overlapping run was just not available right now. Moin. Zoeb. Zoeb. That's better. Adil, real opportunity was awaiting him for the goal. Ball control not being there, meaning there will be no strike, there will be no attempt. Sujal. This is in front of the goal. Appeals go up in the air. Adil. Adil. He is completely put forward by Kalis. Romans don't have the ball at the moment. Ishan Shiledar. Played behind to Sujal. On to the wing. And this can still work out, Romans. Nicely done, but it is blocked by Abdul. Surprising. The second goal could have been scored in by Manish Siddha, but otherwise it is blocked by Romans attacker Abdul Sayyed himself. Zoeb dribbles onward. Now on to the right side, Kef. Aryan. Long pass played as it was a flat one. Sujal. Goal kick. Chested forward by Harshal. Ayad and Fazal. Aryan actually took a shot. So Sujal finally made the save. Harshal going for it. The pass is there. Ishan Shiledar still has the ball. Ishan Shiledar gives it away to Kalis. Ishan Shiledar, good pump fake. Now does he get the ball still to cross it in? He goes for the shot. Moin got a tearing block. Corner kick. The ball ripped past his left leg. And with a touch of his right leg. Abdul. Was trying to be clever, but Moin didn't even move. Harshal not given the ball. Zoeb got the pass forward. Adil. Fazal. Nicely tackled back. It was Fazal's touch at the very end. Kalis. Aryan. Zoeb. On to the other side. Good spacing found by Aryan. Fazal. No ball control there. Sujal. Drops it. Abdul. Is he going to set it up for a teammate or turn and shoot himself? He's trying to dribble, but three players of Milan FA overpower Abdul, completely dispossess him. Harshal. Kalis. Sujal. That ball is having some backspin. Abdul lets it go. Ishan Shiledar through some gap that was barely available. Sujal. Abdul Sayed tried. Aerial challenge from Kef was too much. Kalis. Manisita. Does he shoot it? He flicks it behind, but there is the defensive maneuver. Chasing loose players who don't have the ball are Milan FA, and they did so with the man marking way. Harshal thought he could get a shoulder in front of the goal post. Kef back up in the air. Manisita. Harshal. This is just some volleyball contest now because of the headers. Put up forward. Chiledar. Manish. Harshal. Tackle from Moin is good. Here's the ball played on the right side. Fazal. Fazal was pushed heavily by Ishan Shiledar after he had the ball advantage. Zoeb. Ball taken behind, now to the top. Clever. Fazal. Oh, the legs were closed just in time by Manish Siddha. Fazal still has the ball. Strikes one. Sujal. Got it off just in time. Sujal. Has gone out. Now Abdul Sayed evades, still keeps on going. Abdul chased, and he got a goal, slammed in, even though he was pushed away, pushed around. But then he has pushed himself to the limit and scored it with his left foot. Abdul Sayed scores the second one. Brilliant. The fact that he was able to keep up and contain the physical challenge from the defenders of Milan FA, it was individually amazing. Blocked by Sujal. Again, Manish Siddha gets it behind. Ishan Chiledar. Gabriel. Now he's on the field, Gabriel. Zoeb lets it go maybe. And that was a good one from Moin as well. He got the read that Zoeb wants to continue this run even as a goalkeeper. Sujal. Atharva. Atharva still trying to get the ball to the other side where Harshal was open. Adil. To the right, now to the left. And limping is something that is felt in. Blocked by Zoeb. Aryan. Aryan tries one with his left foot. It's such a good strike. But the save, it topples the ball away into a corner kick spot. Moin. End of the first half, 2-0 up, Romans. Now they are coming in with the diminishing effects on everybody else who wanted to try and be in the Champions League spot. It is Romans fading it out and burning away up ahead on the table. 2-0 as the live score stands. Romans have already qualified for the Champions League, but they want to extend their +3 and dictate it out, make a statement on the points table that they are not a side to be compelled with, even if they are down below at a spot as bad as 10-9-8. This is about to be the final second half, not only for today's match day, but for the regular season of PMC division. After this, there will be the telecast of PCMC division on Thursday. That is all the action of football coming to an end after this second half, at least for PMC. First playing fields, Baner is going to see its final game. Its second half is underway. You also want to consider the journey of Elite Premier League. Fazal, oh great snap trap. Gabriel let loose, but he recovers the ball and clears it. Now this has been the journey of Elite Premier League so far. It's been up and down. It's been full of emotions, sometimes negative, sometimes positive. Positivity being felt in by the winners, negativity felt in by the defeated. But how you come out of it and how you maintain your rhythm, that's what Elite Premier League at PMC has been all about. Speaking of positivity, positively up by 2 goals are Romans. They got Callis as the goalkeeper. Atharva making effort. Atharva Khattare. Zoeb. Long ball played in. Now it does go past Roshan, but also past Fazal and Ayad. Although Ayad was far away. Pretty much covered in. Taken up in the air, Adil. Roshan gets the ball at the top. Khattare gets it behind. Manish Siddha. Manish Siddha has been tackled in by Adil. Roshan. Callis. Callis. Very calculative from Callis. He knew Kef was not close. Oh, this is problematic for Ignatius. However, with that turn, he has gotten the ball away. Trouble brewing for Romans. Corner kick. Fazal. Where does he play it? Zoeb. Adil. That's gone out. Milan FA ball. And painfully as it might be, but Kasim, he's ruled out of the game because of the injury that happened within the first 4 seconds, maybe the second or third touch of the game itself. The fact that this is a final game, which means Kasim, he's going to be relieved that he has time for recovery. He's back in the substitution side, but he's not playing or continuing this game. Manish Siddha. Callis. Lob pass. Khattare gets it away. Gabriel. Tackled in. Gabriel got it away to the other side. Gabriel, this time going for a backward pass rather than a frontal one. Gabriel, he might get involved in this attack. It was partially blocked. Ayad, toe poke finish, not working out. Callis. Khartare, fouled perhaps by Kef. In a hurried fashion, Khartare tried to run for the ball. And Kef, he chased him in a menacing fashion. Does make the foul up there. Free kick, Manish Siddha. There haven't been a lot of direct free kicks. This one, it looks like there can be one touch. There is no gap given. The goal was open, but no target found by Milan FA. They could have at least scored this one. Manish Siddha was away from the ball, so he couldn't have blocked the shot. Manish, well done. Ignatius. Ignatius gets on a good dribble, but there is that stretch from Aryan. Aryan refuses to give up on the dribble, and he doesn't want to be part of the dribble pass attempted by Ignatius, at least on the receiving end. Now out to the right side, but some of the easiest things in football aren't easy, which is ball control. That was just not witnessed or contained in by Ignatius. Out it goes for a side kick. Gabriel sees a gap, plays the ball in the gap. Khartare was looking. Now he is looking forward to get a pass. Callis. Ignatius. Gabriel. It doesn't feel like Gabriel uses his shooting for the left. I mean, he doesn't shoot with his left is what it looks like so far as I have observed. Ignatius, good gap found, but Manish Siddha, the moment he realized the touch was problematic. Oh, great. Manish Siddha keeps on going. Gets a pass towards Khartare, but it is prevented by Kef. Altogether, the momentum and the attack for Romans comes to an end. Also, Romans versus Milan FA. What is this? Zoeb got out of a huge situation that was against him. Of course, he got the invitation delivered by himself to the opponent, and the invitation was given to Trouble. Aryan got it back. Zoeb. Aryan. Moin. That doesn't work out for Fazal. He does zone the player away with his arm. And that is struck with immense power and inaccurate strike. Gabriel. Kef. Zoeb. This can be a goal. Very close, Gabriel. An empty net is sometimes not the most easiest one. And Gabriel did take very less amount of time. Nice strike, blocked by Manish, headed away by Roshan. It's all coming to an end very soon. The regular season of PMC division of Elite Premier League. Adil. Gabriel got a touch out of the opponent. Gabriel at the back. Callis. Abdul, was he pushed? And that has been caught. Moin's arm pushing Abdul away. It was caught by the referee. And Abdul was pushed around when he was trying to score the second one. Callis, very good. Was that intentional, whatever that was? This pass or this chip flick? Zoeb. There's been no goals in the second half. But everything has already been done in the first half by Romans. Now I was talking about Milan FA versus Romans. What is this? I mean, in the name, it does go something like Italy versus Greece to an extent, because Rome and Milan, of course, names of cities. Ignatius, well done. Milan FA. Oh, that's good. The strike doesn't end up being a goal, but I admire the attempt from Ayad. It's an attempt that you can applaud for. Kalis, short pass. Manish Siddha's pass was too much. Corner kick. Fazal. Out of options maybe, but Zoeb. Zoeb from the half line. The flick could have worked out. Romans. It's been a successful campaign for them, especially for the position they were in. Kalis. Finally, the ball is played in. Headed away by Aryan. A side kick. And the side kick ball possession has been turned over. Too much time taken by Romans. Yellow card has been given to Romans player. Very good from Milan FA just a moment ago. But there has been no execution. The closest we saw what was that open goal attempt when Manish Siddha took the free kick. That was in the first half, if I'm not wrong. There's another one fired in by Romans. It ends up being a goal kick. Adil. Ball put forward. Ignatius. Gabriel. Oh, Abdul. I thought he could control it. Control his run. Control the ball. Then he could have gone for the third goal maybe. Was very generous there. Massive effort taken on the strike by Aryan. Locked. Kalis prevents it. Still on a clean sheet are Romans. Zoeb. Finally, a goal has been found. Ayad. Not a lot of celebrations for Milan FA, but Zoeb's strike has been turned over by Ayad. And Kalis, the moment he chose to shift from right to left, the ball was just snapped in. It blazed past him. 2-1. Ayad was able to get the dirty work done in with that deflection. Chipped in. Manish Siddha against Moin. Ball goes towards Harshal. Bromans trying to find a goal. Oh goodness, they were very close. That was such fast-paced passing for the spaces that were available. They went in as if it was some geometry, just lines being drawn in zigzag. But those were passes, not dribbles. So very coordinated from Romans. Sujal puts it forward. Ayad. Ayad strike blocked Sujal. He is helped further with Ishan Shelar clearing it rather than the ball going towards Adil. Zoeb. With nothing to lose at this point, Zoeb goes for the solo dribble. He still has the ball. And the ball is just stuck in. What is he doing, Zoeb? But it's helped in by KF. Goal line clearance. Romans not yet done. Still having the ball to themselves. Squared in. Romans. Can they get it on? Yes. Third one put in. Manish Siddha. So the goal was scored by Kalis. Manish Siddha assisted him. And for what was otherwise an inevitable 2-0, quickly ended up being a 3-1 in the very last minute. That is the final game and the final footballing moment from this specific regular season of Elite Premier League. Force playing fields. Baner will now see the end of this season with an award ceremony followed up.